This should be live. Should. Go live. This is becoming frustrating. Saying starting, receiving your content. Fuck's sake. It'll be like 2 hours before I get this to fuck around. Oh look, we're alive. Ha! Did it. Fucking fantastic. Now, can I see the chat and stuff? I can. Don't I look wonderful? Fucking fantastic.
And you are... Victory for Sylvanus.
The old village. This off. Great success. Figured it out. Now we just need to learn what the story is with music and shit. I don't think I can see. Oh yeah.
Hello.
Oh, you'd be able to see my cursor now. That's gas. I get what I could.
Remember, patience, discipline. Beware the living. Rage.
You're used to being on the rogue and having energy.
Need more rage.
Filthy fucking water. That's fucking useless.
Not enough rage.
I generate more rage, I think, from hitting things than actually being smashed up myself. Interesting. Learning has transpired. Is it lagging? Sure. And I know absolutely fucking nothing. Just want to be out of shot and play with two. What? Oh. Ah, dude. But cheers, smiley face. Just get smashed up with this fucking zombie in the meantime. Ah, dude. I don't know if you can hear the fucking sound when I click off like that. I don't know how that works. Oh yeah. Also don't know what the delay is on the chat. What's up with that shit? 53 orc. Yeah, anyway. That's a first. And I can't join world chat or like that, can I? Until I'm like level 5. I think that's a thing. Oh yeah, you don't hold shift. Fuck's sake. Doop-a-doop-doo. We ding now in a minute. When do I get charge? Speed of this whole running over the mobs thing. I have a ranged weapon. It's difficult to think of like things to talk about because I'm doing it live as opposed to where I normally do it, where I'm just like talking to a camera. But I guess there's the potential that, well, there are 2 of you, 3 of you now sitting here watching it in the background, so it's difficult to kind of get into the vibe of doing the normal kind of stream of conscious bullshit where I just talk constantly non-stop for like an hour. I consider I've been doing it already today to record the series on the road then as well. It's drawn a blank. I haven't live streamed in fucking ages. I think it's been over like a year, maybe 2 years since I've done this shit live. Give or take. And I never really done any leveling live. I always done like raids and stuff like that. So there was already kind of stuff going on in the background which was kind of distracting me. The first time I live streamed I was leveling, and it was an undead something on whatever server I was playing on, and then somebody was like, yeah, you can't do that because you'll get beamed. And then I had to do the whole, what do you mean? And they were absolutely right. 20 times. 20 times. Okay. 1 more of these mindless fuckers, and then we're on our bike. Bail down. That'll do. How fast does rage get used up? Like, if I'm not in combat, how fast does this tip down to? It actually goes down quite fast. Like, you really would only have about, what, 5 to 10 seconds in between each mob before you start suffering a loss from it. If even 5 to 10. 5 to 10 is probably an exaggeration there. Maybe not even that much. Oh, here. Yeah, look at this. Bis. Fucking let's go. The hype, getting a grey item. What do you got for me? You got a cloak straight away here. This is bullshit. Every other fucking place you go, you know. You get shoulder pads now, you'd be flying. Look at this. You can't even see it under the shield. Simple scroll. Do I have time to what? Not a time at a graduation. I can look that up. Alright, that's in debt now. Rattling the rattle cages, they're slightly more badass skellies.
What do you require?
Scavenger paws and dust bat. I remember doing this quest on a private server, and that had just launched, and the fucking, like, there was millions of people here trying to kill the same mob. It was fucking hilarious. This is dead now. What the fuck am I talking about? Ooh, little bit of lag. Little bit of lag.
Speak quickly.
Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Keep the food, because we're probably going to need the food.
Trust no one.
A little bit of frame loss. But this is still saying 100 down here on the bottom. I don't know. Oh, Shadowplay could be fucking with the live stream as well. That was something I didn't really consider. I'd have to turn that off in the background, so maybe the 2 of them wouldn't like conflict. I suppose I'm not actively using it, so it's just that it's running in the background. Good for thought. You got any new moves for me, you fucking cretin? You do Battleship, which I never remember to fucking keep up. Now, is this active? This is active, so I need to have that out. And then this fucker as well. This, there. Yeah, because it's got to be pretty situational. Right. They're on the far side of the village, are they not? In their numbers. Oh, they're not. No, they're these fuckers over here. There we go. Oh, and I need rage to fucking cast this as well. We do want it up. How much attack power is it? 15! 15 attack power! Oh, wow. Every 2 minutes. It's rough being on the bottom of the pile again. Rough being on the bottom of the pile. Pig. I'm only going to do this for a short stretch today. It's more that I want to test it, I want to watch it back, and I want to see if like the quality of it is okay. Like that it's not like stuttery and fucking... Which it is kind of on my screen here now, so that's making me wonder what I need to tweak and change. And then further to that, I want to find out if I can listen to music, because I want to actually listen to music while I'm fucking doing this, because when I'm not playing on the Rogue and when I'm playing on one of my other alts, I listen to music and shit. I know there's rules, things that need to be followed. Oh, who buffed me? You're a bro. Yeah. Fucking kill everything and... Any of any questions or anything while you have me live? The quality looks good. You're a bro. Thanks. I'm fucking delighted that it is. Although I'm getting a little bit of stutter on my screen on this end, if you know what I mean, which is what's concerning me. I guess that's the CPU just trying to fucking deal with what's happening. I haven't upgraded this PC in... When did I start the YouTube channel? I haven't upgraded it since the start. There's more skellies over here. I'm just fucking running arseways now. Like, she's still going grand, and like WoW isn't necessarily the most demanding of fucking video games. And there's not really many games out at the minute, other than the likes of Army shit like that I play that have a massive demand on the CPU or anything of that nature. So it's not absolutely necessary to upgrade it, but it might be nice to do it soon, just to stay on top of things. Yeah. Get this on the go. This is gonna be boring as fuck for like an hour. Shit buzz. Sure, look, it has to be done. That's the only way to get it up on a nice high level. The passive for this is gonna be savage for fucking leveling, actually, because leveling as a warrior is fucking painful. Leveling as a melee class is painful in fucking general, but leveling as a warrior particularly so. Like, at least as a rogue and you can fucking stealth and fucking get out of dodge. Or as a warrior, you just, as soon as shit starts hitting the fan, you're up shit creek. That's the end of that. If I enjoy doing this, I might do other games and stuff as well. Just depends on my mood. But then again, you see other games are more demanding on the computer. It was never really built with this in mind. Shift 1, keep that up. I don't think it makes too much of a difference at this level though. Oh, hell yeah. Back to me, you pig. Surely I shouldn't have been able to hit that because it was running away from being in combat, so it should have been evading all of the things, all of the attacks. Just saying. Just saying. Kill these for a couple of seconds and then run back in once a few more of the skeletons spawn back. Is it just? Humanoids or undead corpses. Okay, right. So you can't use it on beasts or anything like that. Interesting. Is there a few more rattle cages here? No, but Samuel Phipps is here. Okay. It feels slower playing as a warrior, like, because when you're leveling a rogue, you're like trying to get your fucking sinister strikes out, but playing as a warrior, it's just like hit a thing, let it hit me. You're basically just auto and attacking something until you fill up a meter. Fucking cast an extra spell every now and again. I guess at this low level particularly because you haven't got anything really in the way of the likes of charge and stuff like that. You can cast the fucking spice it up. We run out this side. See if I can get another couple of skellies on the handy one. That looks like one over there. It's a bat or a zombie or anything. Oh, this way, son. I suppose the other way that I can approach this is I could just treat it as if it is an episode of what I normally record, and just completely ignore the fact that I'm live streaming, and just talk absolute bollocks for a fucking hour, and then, you know, GG. Surely there's more fucking skeletons on the go. What's the fucking story? I just know. We get a quest for them in a minute, I think. There's a rattle cage in there. No, is there? The whole squad of name characters.
Not enough.
That would be one of the on the launch day quests that you would just fucking ignore. Like, why would you bother your arse doing that shit? Oh man. Back on. I found it odd that, like, as soon as I made this character, some dude was like, "Hey, do you want to re-roll as a an orc warrior and level with me and 2 other guys?" No. It was a bit odd. It was just timed so well. What I suppose I had this character was, I wasn't running around because I was trying to set up a fucking stream and stuff, but I was just kind of sitting here AFK, so maybe they were just like /who level 1 looking for folk that way. Testing. Got a wee belt. Lovely hurling. Oh, oh. Oh, we'll take the leather. Don't need any more bats. We do need more of these. Authority with this lad. Ooh, scarlet fuckers. Probably get a quest for them now in a second. I think they have a... There's like a mill or like a tower or a tent. Probably Gibboeire, because it's right in front of you. Yeah, they've got a tent. That's not as good as a tower. I think a tower would have been ever so slightly more impressive. Fuck it though. Be grand. Another rattle cage. 4 more to go. Oh yeah, there's messages. Oh, look, I'm going to level your rogue anymore. No, I'm absolutely going to be leveling the rogue. It's just that I can't live stream the rogue, and I want to try out live streaming. So if I was to play the rogue, it would break the continuity of the story of me leveling the character. Ultimately, when like I get the rogue to level 60, I'll absolutely intend on live streaming it. So then it'll be like raid content, PvP, all that kind of fuckery. Like the series hasn't progressed to the point at which I'm live playing at the minute, but like I'm in Stranglethorn at the minute, like just ganking cunts left, right, and centre. Having a great time. Having a great time. Must admit. She'll see it in about a week, maybe 2 weeks. Depends on how long it takes me to upload them. I should at some point today also dedicate some time to editing and putting videos together and rendering them. Editing isn't the biggest time sink with this shit, it's rendering. Which is another reason to upgrade the computer, because the better the CPU, the faster the videos get rendered. I suppose when I built this computer, I had no intention of really doing any kind of gaming. Oh, no, well, I intended on gaming, but any kind of like YouTubery. And knowing what I know now, if I was to go back and do it again, I'd fork out an extra few bob to get something that would streamline a few of the things that are a bit of a pain in the bollocks now. So the likes of rendering videos, like that shit like takes like 2 hours, 3 hours sometimes, depending on the length of the video, the amount of edits, the stuff, the media that you've added into it. It can take a long time. Take a long time. And like you can still do stuff on the computer, because like when I got the second monitor, then I could put that over on the second monitor, and I could do shit on the second monitor, and then I could still game on this. But you can't record while you're doing that, because your computer is a toaster all of a sudden, which is sad. So then you play other things in order to kill a bit of... I need one more fucking rattle cage. Where the fuck are they? There's like a bunch of them around here. There's one there. But yeah, your computer becomes a toaster for like 3 hours, which is a... yeah, bitch! How do you like them apples? Oh yeah. How do you like that? When the melee class... Oh wait, it was a rogue. Oh, and I got a bag! Oh! Oh. Oh. Isn't that salty? Not really. Okay. Well, big ups, we got a bag. Frayed cloak or battered cloak? Give me a break. You have a throwing knife, you fucking cretin. Use it. Fuck's sake. I don't know. Rogues these days, they're just so fucking... I don't know how good they have it. It's like fucking playing a warrior, dude. You feel like a fucking snail. I've got a 15 attack power buff though, isn't it so good? There's more things. You're not gonna play it now. But your love for maze, I would have guessed you would do some mana tricks. Yeah, because anybody wants to be a fucking filthy mana user. It's fucking disgusting. Like, at least rage isn't mana, you know what I mean? Like, at least fucking warriors have that shit going for them. You know what I mean? Take the belt. Samuel Phipps remains.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Okay. Can do. Rattle the rattle cages. We'll take the mail. And we'll ding. We need to do a bit of vendoring here just to clear out the old inventory. Oh, this is a bit disconcerting. I'm used to having more.
I am forsaken.
Young web spiders and 8 night spiders. The northwest.
Remember,
In a mine. Okay, we can do that. Let's pop in here, see if there's any quests on the go. Nothing that I can immediately see. I should have new... Yeah, there she blows. I can't afford it. Fuck.
beware the living.
Right.
What is it?
Here we go. Here's the fuckery now. Get rid of this shit. Get rid of that. You. Loot everything and vendor everything. Spare nothing.
Farewell.
The name of the game right now.
Now.
Charge means I can close with mobs quicker. Generate 9 rage study for a second. I'm gonna take charge. Rend is more useful, but I'll take charge initially.
Trust no
And
one.
then we'll just keep grinding mobs out and get the gold to do the next one. So what's my current quest? Kill Samuel the fucker. Kill Samuel the fucker, no problem. What a blacksmith already? Apprentice armor, apprentice weaponsmith. No, I thought that was like a profession thing. Like at this point in the fucking game, like I can't even afford a new pair of shoes.
This had better be good.
Scavenged goods. Stacks of boxes.
Watch your
Yeah, okay. I remember this one as well. Sure, look at this. There's fucking filthy mana users here just making a profit off, you know, unsuspecting new fucking players just being like, oh, I'll sell you a portal. It's fucking disgraceful. It's disgusting. I don't know how people live with themselves being a mana user, to be honest with you. Disappointing. Grab this shit. 6 of these fellas, and that'll give us a few bob as well, which means we can buy rend, which we'll probably need now for Samuel Phipps, to be honest. Little bit of lag, noticing it again there, that's not good. Not good. But yeah, no, still playing the rogue. I'm playing the rogue all fucking morning. Give me a second to remember there that none of these mobs will aggro on me. Should probably put the new moves on the old hopper. That, no, maybe 4. And you have to be out of combat to use that, don't you? It cannot be used in combat. Yeah, okay, right, well, no, this one. Here we go. Kill this and just walk him along. Where's Sam? Sam's further to the right, isn't he? Okay, well then this was actually a pointless exercise. We'll walk him over to this. Give me your gold. Give me your 1 copper. That's what I meant. 100%. Still need to be smashing them left, right, center to get the gold and to fucking buy the stuff. I don't think there's any quests that you pick up running around in here or anything like that from memory, which isn't very good at the best of times. But we'll just go with it. And there might be one more upstairs, yeah. Go back, hand this in, get Rand, go kill Sam. Good plan. Good plan. Even for, like, off-peak hours, I would have expected to see more people floating around here. There's only a handful of folk. But then, like, at this stage, it's progressed to a point where most people should be in and out of the star area if they've made a character. It's nice to see people still are making characters. Right, go with the plan. Go with the fucking plan. Get back to the thing, hand in the quest. Get rend, kill Sam. It's important to have a battle plan, a strategy. I know I haven't popped, whatchamacallit, battle shout in a while. That's intentional. It wasn't actually, but I'm just going to pretend it is. And, you know, you can deal with it. That's how it is.
What is it?
Thought his name was Stalin there for a second. I was just like, Liz. It's a bit much.
Beware.
Okay, did I not get gold there? You fucker! Got gypped. Gypped out of a fucking
And
payment.
you are...
Look, man, we have a silver. Nailed it. Fucking fantastic.
What would you ask of death?
Rend.
Embrace the shadow.
That gives us a bleed. Pop that down yonder. Fucking fantastic. Northwest then, so that's the Gibboeire cave. Look, you see, throwing daggers. You learned how to use them. Congratulations, you have evolved. Your final form. The bald mullet rogue. Just finished watching episode 87 on Chronos here, and here you are. Yeah. Episode 87. I actually can't even remember how many episodes was in that fucking series. It was a lot. A lot of episodes. I think I only did about 30 or 40 episodes on the Shaman. And then Chronos 2 dropped and that killed Chronos. So then Chronos 2 became a thing. And then I stuck that series right out to the end. Right out until Anchorage. Which one of you is Sammy Boy? Okay, I should probably actually use the spells. There we go. Shift 1. Battle shout. Look at that. Fantastic. Why am I playing a warrior, you may ask? Because there's an abundant lack of tanks. And I want to try it out. I do remember tanking with my mates, like when I was playing before all this shit, like recording in TVC and stuff, and the fucking stress it used to cause me. So I think it could be fun with that in mind. Although all my series have been damage dealers, I actually prefer healing in raids. It's great crack. But bring this shit back and hand it in. We won't be dinging around like that off this. We'll get it out of me bag and then we'll go kill a bunch of Gibboeires. That goes up to 5, and then I think we get a quest for doing Scarlet Monastery folk. I should probably just kill everything on the way, really, shouldn't I? Yeah. Did I just tag that in front of you again? It wasn't intentional, but if that's a consequence of what just transpired, then ha, hate that. Upper end. Just run them back. I know it's a DPS loss when you're backing up and shit like that because you're not getting the fastest auto attacks that you could potentially get, but yeah, fuck it. I think you'll forgive me. Where do I hand this in? Is it in here? Do I have to go on to... in the first row of our graveyard. Okay. Read the quests. Read the quests. Let me pop back out here. Don't tell who, how... Oh, the series? Oh, no, not at all. It never really got
I'm listening.
an ending, so to speak.
Watch over
I don't know. If that's a spoiler for you, it feels bad, man. Isn't this Humanitaire stream? Is Humanitaire a game? Yeah, advertising other streams, disgusting mages is what you yeah, absolutely. Rogue players are scum anyways. Yeah, absolutely. But you just have to embrace it, you know what I mean? You don't embrace the fact that you're an absolute scumbag, then playing the wrong class. And the reality is this whole thing about, oh, why'd you gank that player? Like, you're playing a class that can be invisible to sneak up on people. You're already a fucking scumbag, whether or not you choose to be open about it. You just, some people are more out about it than others, you know what I mean? Sure, look. You'll all learn eventually. You're all doing it wrong if you're not playing a rogue. Especially you filthy mana users. That's... I don't know how you live with yourself. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I won't get into it. A little bit of class prejudice on the classism. Is that what we'll call it? Okay. Now you see, if I was playing a rogue, this would be triggering, because now I can't stealth, because, you know, every second or every 3 seconds I'm taking a little bit of damage. Bro, you're an absolute bro. That extra bit of DPS there saved me. Absolutely saved me. We're gonna get a load of shite here that we can vendor now as well. Stylish. I got you, fam. No, I don't. Okay, I'll rip. I'm in combat, so I couldn't charge. It's bad. Is that a rouge? It is a fucking rouge. I actually haven't noticed any issues with regards to aggro recently. Then again, I can't think of any situations where it may have been a problem. If any of you had seen that episode where I actually captured the aggro problem live, it was a pain in the bollocks. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, like if I was having a fight next to this guy and then I walked this here, for some reason the aggro would also be on this guy. Like he would be involved in the combat even though he's not actually involved in the combat. I keep trying to help him out and then he keeps killing them before I have a fucking chance to do shit. Oops. There you go, brah. Do him an LGZ. The good feelings going. I think when we get... Ooh, another black bag. Who was it that was like, alright, you won't get black bags all that often? They, fucking look at this shit, alright? Look at this shit. Tell me I don't get bags. Fucking hell. 2 in. Okay, we got a shield, which might be better than what we've got. No, because I've already got that shit equipped. It's bad, man. Okay. Gibboeire is live. Will you leave it as a VOD to watch later? Yeah, absolutely. Sure, why not? And the nice thing about this is that I can get... Oh, we pulled 2. Here we go. This is the pressure now. This is the fucking pressure. Alright? This is the fucking problem with playing a warrior. You have to deal with this fuckery. Okay, get the rend going. Get that bleed going. Big dick DPS. 6. 7 DPS a minute or whatever the fuck it is. Jesus Christ. Or DPS is per second, you fucking twat. Sure, look. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I thought I got another bag there for a second. I was about to piss myself off. Oh, the old belt is still better. Oh, sure, look. I thought, oh, it's a quest reward is what it is. Get that off the screen. One more night web spider. And we'll just kill the other folk outside. You're all dead. The clink 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 of the mail is quite good. What's the minimum range on charge? I didn't realize it was a minimum range. 8 to 25 yards. So you can be quite close to a warrior and they can't charge you. But then I suppose they can do stuff like hamstring and stuff. Food for thought for later. I'm sure there is a world in which you can use that to your advantage to stop warriors from fucking smashing you up. I've killed a couple of paladins recently, and I don't know, like I have a somewhat of a knowledge of the paladin skill set, and I just think they played the whole PvP thing a bit wrong. You're a bro. I'll pull this one off him. I was going to actually go and rend his, but I forgot that he just pushes the Sinister Strike button and deletes things automatically. I will give him a weak stun, though. Look at that. Helping out, man. Helping out. Jesus, one attack and he has the aggro. I'm the tank! You have to let me build threat, you fucker. I get to do that now. Do you know what I mean? That's why I want to play tank, because I get to do the whole, you have to let me build threat. You're not attacking my target, you fuck. Want to sell tank service, 10 gold. There was a big fucking row kicked off in the world chat earlier on, actually, while I was leveling about that. It'll be episode 46 for you guys. What episode is there now? Like 20 something? 29? So that's how far ahead the episodes go in terms of pre-recording. Just if you can try and wrap your head around it. If you're ever wondering why I might be a little bit confused or not fully understand as to what you're asking me in the chats, because the episode was probably recorded 2 weeks previously. So I then have to be like, okay, he said that. I need to go into the episode, try and look for what you're fucking referring to, and then go from that point. And then the other side of that then as well is it's like 2 weeks later that I'm responding to these questions. Usually I've figured out whatever it is that you're responding to at that point as well. And then I have to be kind of like, oh yeah, thanks about that. That's right, I was a dumbass. Let's just highlight it. It's all good. It's all good. I can still sleep at night. You were the one that sent me the picture of me as a rogue. I still have that in the computer somewhere. I remember that. I got an email an hour ago when you went live with this title. Oh yeah, that was me fucking around with this thing to try and make it work. I clicked the button and then I was like, oh shit, it's actually... I'm live right now. Turn it off, quick. Right, this is just all the same crapola. Then that's just a wee buckler. Was it in, like... beta or something that WoW, the fucking, as a rogue you could use like the likes of that, like a buckler. It was like a separate weapon class in its own right, I think. I have that in my head. Interesting. I think that was a thing at one point, or at least like before the game was released or something like that. There was a point in which rogues could use bucklers. Then it was thought to be just dumb, so they got rid of it. Or for whatever reason, I fucking don't know. I figured it'd be just dumb. A different email which has drawn my attention to this. Interesting. Well, you see, I retyped the name of it, and then I realized it was live, and I'm cursing like a fucking trooper trying to make it work. So I had to turn that off, delete it, turn it back on, but then it reverted to like old settings as if it was like, obviously there's like a preset, like, automatic title and description that populates from wherever I filled it in the past. You say, I can't remember, so it's been so long since I tried it. So that must have come up, and then that may be why you got a funny looking email. Possibly. Scarlet armbands. Oh, look at this bis. So I'm probably going to take the bastard sword. That makes the most sense, I think. Just like, I mean, for while I'm leveling and stuff. There's no point in me going around with it like a shield. Yet. Is there? That I can think of? No. Keep the apple. You know, take your candle. Get this. Get this. Keep that. Look. Look. And then we can get rid of all that. Look at the gold already. I'm a gold farmer. Gold farming warrior. That's what it is. I AoE farmed for all about 3 seconds there. I pulled 2 mobs at once as a melee class.
Remember.
That's how big dick of a DPS I am. You know what I'm saying? Scarlet dudes were to the east. He's gonna tag that. But I will use it to move ever so slightly quicker in the right direction. And get my buff. Hey! He's learning. He is learning. Okay, these are level 3. Mevin is level 5. I feel like I should have a quest to kill him, and I don't. We might end up killing these and then getting a quest to kill him, or we might like find an item or something at the tent, which we then have to go. No, that wouldn't make sense because he's at the fucking tent. Feel me? No, we'll go this way. And they drop armbands, which they haven't been dropping for me just yet. You got 2 amos. Yeah, that's because I turned it off and on like an absolute twat. Why are you reveling in Neuro? We can refer to it as a rogue if that makes everyone feel better, you know, as long as it's not a filthy mana user. I felt like leveling a warrior. I'm not going to interrupt the series on the rogue or anything like that. Well, I am interrupting it because I should be rendering a video. Instead, I'm doing this because I just felt like testing it out and trialing it out. I'm not going to be doing it for much longer, though. I have an alarm set at some point, which should be a ring ringing, and then that's going to be the indicator for me to stop and then actually get back to doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But it's nice now that it's working. It's nice now that a few of you actually want to watch it, which is, you know, that's cool. It's cool. I like the charge. It's fun. It's a nice animation. I'm aware that like funky shit can happen with it as well. Do a heroic strike here. Smash her up. Depending on where your opponent is, I think it can be kind of buggy sometimes. Water. Fucking needs water. Away with that shit. You know. I feel like I could pull more than like one. I think we could be pulling more, you know? Why didn't that one aggro on me? It's red. I ran like literally on top of it. I had to hit it for it to hit me. We're gonna be generating more rage by... See what I mean about it can be derpy. So if you jump and then do it, it just looks absolutely dumb. It's awesome. Hit her in the nush. Killed it.
I can't do that.
I suppose the flip side of it as well is the thing isn't spamming up that we need more energy every 2 seconds. It's a bit more relaxed in terms of leveling. It's a bit more relaxed, I don't know. Whereas a rogue, you just feel like you're breaking your finger every 2 seconds trying to push the #1 key as fast as you can. Give this an L Luta. 7 out of 12. This is pretty much peak warrior until 60. It's downhill then. Warriors are like a really powerful fucking class. They're quite good. They're just really hard to fucking level. Really hard to level. And it's completely down to the fact that they're just a melee class with next to no sustain. Oh. What the fuck is with the aggro on these shit? Like, they're acting like passive, like neutral mobs. Strange. Like, I'm only level 5, like, I'm not that high of a level that they shouldn't be aggroing on me, you know what I mean? Like, they're still yellow in terms of the level. See this thing here? It's nice to be able to point things out with the cursor again. I have no idea why it won't show up on the recordings. Like, it shows up on other games. It's a strange one. And, like, it's set to capture absolutely everything. It still seems to be an issue with GeForce. Or Shadowplay, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's from GeForce, so that's not totally incorrect to say. Nice one. Right, we make our way back to death now. I got my flu vaccine yesterday. My arm is actually fucking killing me. Or one fucking spoked me right in the bone. A little bit too deep on the old intramuscular there, ma'am. A little bit too deep. That's all there is to say about that. Aye. Gibboeire. I don't know how to pronounce your name and I'm about to slaughter it, but I respect your fucking enthusiasm, dude. And I respect your commitment to making the same comment on every video. It's fucking awesome. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying it. If you guys have any questions or anything like that while I'm here, you may as well ask me now, sure. Kill Nevin Corgle at the Crusade. Yeah, okay, here we go. Took the big sword, couldn't help myself. Big DPS. But yeah, if you have any questions around like that, you just want to ask me. Assuming that it's, you know, okay for me to answer them. I'll absolutely answer them. Ooh, I feel spicy. I'm able to afford some repairs. It's just this one quest. Oh, feels bad, dude. Right. It's not that different doing it live, I suppose, from the way I normally do it. 2 hits. 2 hits. That feels mighty, so it fucking does. That feels mighty. There he is there. Build up a wee bit of rage. Get me both up. We're gonna end up pulling a couple of mobs here, so I'm using her as a rage acquisition depot. We'll use this one in the same procedure as well. We'll just auto attack her until we're capped out. And it'll give this a chance to come off cooldown then as well. Okay, we're going in. 'Cause that's how we roll. These mobs must have a really low aggro range. That's the only thing I can think of. Like, realistically speaking, they should have been smashing me. Okay, well, fuck it, that'll do. As you do. We get to read this. Spurs as you may say, direct us as per order, High Lord. Like, realistically, when you think about the Scarlet Monastery, like, they just fell down because they became, like, absolute religious fanatics. Like, their whole ideology about killing the undead and all that, like, they respect that. But then it's when it's like, they start killing, like, the living then as well, because they think anybody that isn't following their ideology has to be the undead or a puppet. Just took it a little bit too far. We'll take this, because we're going to end up entering it anyway. Okay, we're going to make our way to Brill.
What now?
What now? I've stuff to sell you. Does that change the dynamic of the conversation?
Embrace the shadow.
I guess not. I guess not. What level's the rogue now? 38. No, wait, no. Just about to ding. No, we did ding 38. 38. Rogue is 38. And I haven't bought the new moves on him yet, either. That should happen at some stage in the episode that I'm currently working on. I upgraded our toys as well. I got new swords and stuff like that. So, episode 45, gonna be spicy. How long did it take me to get to level 38 in the Chronos 2 series? I don't know what level. Or what episode it took me to reach that point. I might just kill a couple of mobs, actually, to get the XP to ding. Don't use bleeds on the undead. That's what we've learned. Okay. I think this is actually a solid idea. Kill him in this direction, please. I was torn between doing a Tauren and doing this. How long is this going to take me to grind out? Like, just real fast. That's not really real fast, is it? I think I'll... suppose I'm getting a couple of copper off them each time. Yeah, we'll just keep killing. Hooking everything. And then do a quick U-turn and go back and hand in. I can't remember if there's a warrior trainer in Brill. But if we stay here, we'll get Thunderclap, and I think it's just Thunderclap. Sure, look, we'll see. Thunder Rage. Oh, I ran the same guy twice. Rip. We nearly ground out a bar here. Actually, this is grand. We're flying along here. Do a quick loot. Little bit of grinding. Little bit of grinding. This is something that rogues lose out on. I talk about this in my series, but like when you're playing a class like this, like you have to kill pretty much everything in your fucking way. Otherwise, like, well, you can't do your quests. Everything gets in your fucking way, and that's the end of that. Whereas with a rogue, you miss out on a ton of XP that you would get from just killing mobs. Because of the fact that you're not actually killing everything that you're coming across. The other classes level a little bit quicker in that regard, but I suppose the flip side of that is you're able to complete quests a little bit quicker than other folk because you don't have to spend all that time killing mobs. But I initially tried to balance that out on the Orc by just killing absolutely every fucking mob between me and wherever I had to go to hand in a quest. How far off this are we? Like 5 mobs? 4? Quick math. 5 I'm getting like 28 XP, I'm not. I'm getting 14. We'll kill this dude. Let's probably get a bit more. Now it's also level 1, but we might get more drops that we can vendor. So, like the rune pelt, ragged leather boots. You see that? Gibboeire logic. You say something that's probably not true, but you just believe it, and it'll make it true. That makes all the sense. And you shouldn't be questioning it. In fact, if you're thinking about questioning it right now, you're typing it out, you should just stop. You're just making a fool of yourself. It's okay, I forgive you. I forgive you. The best... is the best on the way. Oh, Stranglethorn. Yeah, 100%. It's fucking awesome. So good. So good. So much fucking PvP. I had so much fucking fun yesterday recording. Not yesterday, sorry, the day before yesterday. I was in work yesterday. Doing a doubler. But, yeah, no, Stranglethorn is fucking awesome. It's just the constant clash. Every time you try to do something, there's somebody ganking you. Or acting a cunt. Or fucking... I think there's no comparison for that. And that's, like, why I play on PvP servers. Because you get that aspect of it then as well. We got Thunderclap, nice. That, oh, it's an arms move. 10%. Oh, it slows attack power as well. I forgot about that. It only affects up to 4 targets. We'll put it there for the time being. We'll make our way to Brill. I don't think I'm going to keep killing things because we're only getting like 10 XP every time we fucking kill one of them. It's not really worth the investment of time. We're better off just steaming on. Erosion Cloth. I don't approve of this. I don't approve of this at all. Good. Ulgor is the best zone. I like Stranglethorn. I think it's fucking awesome. It's just a constant knock. I like snowy biomes though as well. They're always good, like in any game. Like that's one of the reasons I love playing the Long Dark so fucking much. Takeaway to what? Okay. Phone is giving me weird notifications. Don't question it. I think I can link Stringing Labs up onto my phone as well. Something else that I need to do. Innkeeper. Yeah, that can happen. That's a thing. Yeah, that's a quest. You fucking dope. This dumbass ran right past it. What a fucking... What a noob. What a nab. I'd never do a thing like that. Not a hope. A rogue steel. Gordo. How much damage does the disease cloud do to... like the Alliance? These level 6. Things about to start getting spicy from here on. This is where it'll start getting hard. Mobs will actually attack me and shit. Now that we're out of the fucking starter area. We won't always have Gordo to help. Gloomweed. Okay. So where do we get the pumpkins? North of Detnell. Take them to Thing and Brill. So it's probably back more this direction, surely. We gotta keep an eye out for... What was it? Deathweed? There it is. Gloomweed. Oh, fucking here. Let's try one of these. See how it goes. Look at that hit. Two-handed weapons are so much fun to use. Do you remember... What expansion was it? In Cataclysm when warriors could use, like, fucking... what was it? Titanic Grip, where they could carry two fucking two-handed weapons? Badass. Really good. I actually like that evolution of warriors. I thought that was pretty fucking cool. Bit of Gloomweed. Need a bit of the map to reveal is what we need to happen now at the moment. Get our buff up. Wait till you hit Stranglethorn fail on the warrior. Yeah, I fucking know, dude. But that's part and parcel why I play fucking Rogue as well, is because it's a PvP server and the like ability to be invisible is just extremely desirable in those types of circumstances when you think about it. It's a big deal. Am I heading the right way? I can't remember where this shit is. I'm gonna read that again. Just north of Detnell and take them to Thing. To the west you'll find a farm. Fucking hell. North of Detnell me bollocks. Like, everything here is north of Detnell. I need to be heading the other way altogether. Fuck's sake. But I suppose you need to read the quest, don't you? Y'all be saying it, Gibbo. Why aren't you doing it? Shut up. Shut up, every single one of you. Your fucking judgment. Got time for that shit. Our HP actually got kind of low there. Things about to start changing. Starting to get a little bit harder. Oh, actually, I'll be taking a massive DPS loss, and we don't want that happening. 2 dodges. And about that life, get the bleed on him. Oh, I might die here. We got a dip. We got a dip. This isn't how it ends. Oh, me bollocks. Fucking hell. Gordo! I need you! We got a crit. Oh wait, no, he ran. Yeah, bitch, that's what I fucking thought. You fucking nerd. Not even close. Not even close. There was a fair few dodges there. That didn't work in our favor. Most certainly did not. What time is it in Ireland? It is 5:15 right now. Here's the farm. Found it first time. Every time. 5:15. My last day off of this week. That time. Don't know about professions, actually. I've trying to think. Like, I've got mining pretty much locked down on the Rouge. There's not really an abundant necessity for me to be a miner. You know what I mean? Now, this is where this is going to start coming into use. So Heroic Strike just buffs up your next auto attack. It doesn't necessarily... It's not actually giving you attack like Sinister Strike the way that works. This fucker camping to get... This guy's level 7. This is... Ooh, we're getting into it now. Know what I mean? Now, when they dodge something and I invest rage in it, like, how much rage do I get returned back? I assume I don't get the full amount, so... I actually wasn't watching that time. Dodge this. No. Okay, well that'll do. Hey, control 2. Didn't even click it. Am I right? Am I right? You like that? Hell, over and get this. The stream numbers are steadily increasing from 10 to 13, moving in a positive direction. Absolutely. I know this shit ain't entertaining to watch, and it probably won't be entertaining now for another little while, but sure, look, it is what it is. We'll get a few more moves, we'll get out of this area, we'll get somewhere where we can start smashing alliance players up. It'll be great crack. It'll be great crack, and you can watch me stress about being a melee class in a ranged DPS world. It'll be fine. I don't know. I'd consider live streaming a bit of the Rouge as well, but like not leveling. And I suppose it's kind of hard to just do PvP. Well, it's not actually that hard to just do PvP in Strangletorn. I did enough of it there yesterday. Not yesterday, the day before yesterday, but you know what I mean. Or you don't. It's fine either way. Go in on this, lad. Good money in farming humanoids. Cloth drops, whatever other drops that they happen to drop. Even all the grey shit that they drop usually vendors for quite a fair amount. A little bit of lag. This on the go. We'll grab that and then we'll charge this dude. We'll just keep steaming on with killing folk. Oh, you should be able to actually see the chat on the screen. Oh, I can see it now. Oh, so that is actually popping up. So it just means if you do watch it back as a VOD that you'll actually be able to see the Twitch chat will be popping up. Listening to me trash talk mobs is good. Well, someone's got to do it. You know what I mean? Someone has to. It's good shit. Oh. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, man. You see that? Learning the meta tactics for the warrior here now at the minute. Absolutely. Aye. more pumpkins. And I forgot I was supposed to be looking for gloomweed as well. Fuck it though, it'll be grand. Absolute cretin might just take this out from underneath me. That'll be sad times for me. Big time. Filthy fucking mana user. Look at the state of him, just running around the background. He doesn't want to even be seen. He's just hiding behind a hill. Because he knows how degenerate he actually is. Disgusting. Fucking disgusting. Are many of you folk filthy mana users in the chat? I assume that you are. You disappoint me. It's okay though. I'll forgive you eventually. You'll re-roll as a rouge the way you're supposed to. One day. We'll make our way to Brill. And we'll try and see if we can get the extra 2 fucking gloomweed on the way somewhere. Then we've 4 quests to hand in this place. Okay. Any chests or anything like that? Nope. An eye out for gloomweed. He was running right at him there, like he was about to give him a quest or some shit like that. Hey. Like I have to fucking try, don't I? Here, fucking got. Right, resisted the stun. Right, that's a good start. Okay, right, yeah. No, dip. Bruh! Bruh! Run away! Oh. It was bound to happen eventually. Wait, do I even... I suppose I need to go back and get gloomweed as I run along. I was just going to take the spirit res. Yeah, they'll go get me body. Fuck that noise. Not that I'd be too flustered about the 25% damage. It's fine. I haven't done that quest in years. Wasn't chest in the tower nearby. Was there? Oh, fuck. Oh, you're alive. Yeah, no. Still amongst the living. Somehow. Well, technically. I don't know what professions they're gonna pick. It's hard to say. Like, in order to fund the leveling process, by and large, I find the best thing to do is to take gathering professions. So, like, one of the 3, mining, herbalism, or skinning. Then again, like, blacksmithing could potentially be something that could be useful on a warrior. So mining, blacksmithing. But, like, I already have mining locked down on the rouge, which will eventually be to supplement engineering once I get into a higher level. The skinning is really just to give me money constantly as I'm running around. Oh, both of them are. Okay, so Bane is a big puppy. We don't want to fuck around with that. We could spend a fucking day acting the dick there trying to kill that shit and we'd just be wasting our time. But just team on. We can try team up with the rogue, then battle it out to see who gets whatever imba loot that the mob drops. Is that a thing? No, I thought I saw fucking weed there for a second. Got hyped. Where were you, Gordo? Oh, look, you know, you're getting all aggro and shit and you're attacking things. You weren't there when I got fucked up by a fucking puppy. You have to do a toolbox. No, is he gonna take the weed? No, Gordo, stop it! I wanted to loot that one! God damn it, Gordo! You betrayed me! You asked me to do something, then you fucked me real hard. This is not cool. There's more gloomweed over here. Let's get it before Girder has a fucking hissy fit here and destroys it. What a douche. What a douche. Fucking Gordo. We'll hang a left now and we'll make our way up to Brill. That's Undercity, isn't it? Yes, that'd be Brill. That feel when they resist the stun and I don't get my free auto attack. I think I'm best off just investing in the heroic strikes rather than wasting a load of the rage in the buff. Like right now, like obviously later on it would make sense to have it up. But I thought that said Death Knight there for a second. I was just like, look at that, you know, little hat tip to future projects, you know. Speak quickly. Do you have a quest for me?
What
Potentially.
is it?
No, he's just an old guard. This is the over here. You have nothing of what I need. No, we ain't gonna be about that life. We have a tailor already. Strangler Kelp is 2G is stack on my server. I use herbalism to get the mount money by level 20. Yeah, fucking nice one, dude. Herbalism is fucking juicy. I don't know, like it's a ton. Like in late game, I think herbalism is actually one of the best earners of all of them. Because like everyone needs pots all the time. So even like without even taking alchemy, like just herbalism alone, like you're guaranteed massive amounts of income, 100%. It's a good profession to make money. It's a good money-making profession. Can you... Oh, I was following the dude that was running past there thinking it was the mob running away from me. Feels fucking bad. Right. I think there's a quest giver or two in the actual graveyard itself there.
I am forsaken.
Putrid task. Scourge have infested an area west of Brill, which is where we just were there a moment ago, so we can go back and do that now in a second. But what we'll do is we'll hand in all the quests that we currently have, and then we'll go from there. Potentially.
Forsaken.
We'll also get this shit out of our inventory as well. Nicholas pumpkin to the held in the Gallows End Tavern. Yeah, well, Forsaken are mad for feeding captured folk potions and shit. Like, think of Hillsbrad and all that, carry on. Okay. Executor. This reminds me of StarCraft, actually. I know it's Executor, but just can't help but think of Executor. 10 Scarlet Warriors. Okay. I'm gonna throw her. Oh, hey, look. Best. So easy to miss those ones. Fuck's sake. Magadai. Sounds like a Murloc. No, he's a Null. Oh, he's like on a pile of dead bodies or something like that. There's like a mass grave or some shit. And they're all spawning around. I think I remember this quest. That's coming back to me. Magistrate Severin.
Quickly.
And these are the Knolls. And yeah, the mass graves. See, you had that up in the noggin. Had that up in the noggin. God knows when. Get out of this. I remember the first Undead character I ever played. It was a priest. Some guy just messaged me when I was on my Orc Warrior one day, and he was just like, "Oh, you should re-roll as a priest, man." I can't remember what we did, but then I spawned in, and he came down on his like level 50 something priest, and helped me level it for like an entire evening. And then I remember trying to level it then afterwards when I was trying to level it solo without him, and I just fucking hated it. I was like, this class is fucking terrible.
What is it?
Fuck me.
Do not seek death.
Okay, we'll set this as our home. This guy underneath? Yeah. Oh. Here, I brought you a present. Apparently he doesn't feel right. Just stand back before he pops. Oh yeah. Turned into something nasty. Like, if you kill the dog in Hillsbrad that you do something similar with, I can't remember his name now, but you get like 1k XP, I think, from killing the one mob. It's fucking stupid amount. So like when the server was really busy back when fucking Classic first released and shit like that, and there was people handing that quest in every couple of minutes. It was a really good way of farming XP, because a lot of people would just hand it in and then just dip. And then the shit would spawn in, so like you might as well just fucking tag it and just get yourself a free grand of XP. Food for thought. We do have
Out of range. Quickly.
this. When do I get dual wield actually? Level 20? Okay. I got Hammy now on 8. Okay. Head over the other way. Itchy nose. So if we head back out west, we do have a quest as well. Apothecary in the graveyard. I suppose it would make more sense if I was going to do herbalism to be on like a Tauren. Like, it's not absolutely fucking necessary to do stuff like that, though, is it? Really? I will ponder it when I log off. I have to go shopping and shit like that this evening. There's like fuck all in the fridge. There was no milk. I went to have cereal this morning. There was no milk. There was no fake oat milk or anything like that either. Sad times. Sad times. I don't think we have any eggs either. Gotta get that shit in the go.
The shadows.
Okay, whoa, hang on. Are you gonna stream all the warrior? Yeah, actually, that'll be the plan. I'm gonna stream pretty much all the warrior progress. So anytime that I feel like playing on the warrior, I'll probably do a bit of live streaming. You might miss 1 or 2 bits. Like, you might miss me, I don't know, picking up like moves and stuff like that, or maybe if I'm doing a bit of grindy farmy kind of shit, you might miss that. I should probably hand this in before he starts walking again. Doomweed, and that's up in the knoll area there as well. Okay, we'll go do the because Maggot Eye is still orange. We'll go do the zombies out to the west there first and do a bit of grindy kind of stuff while we're chatting. Yeah, I plan on streaming pretty much all of it. This will give me a venue on which to live stream and not necessarily interrupt the continuity of other stuff that I'm doing. Just construct additional bylaws. Yeah, fucking right, man. We are under attack. Fuck me. I haven't actually picked up the remastered version of StarCraft yet. I must do it. I must do it. I've convinced myself that that is what I'm going to do this evening. I am treating myself to a new video game. To a new old video. You know what I mean? Gonna do that. 100%. That is the plan. Staff is the best weapon for warrior. Two-handed. Like, maybe over the course of leveling, if there's good stats. Like, we saw warriors using staffs while we were questing in and around Hillsbrad. It is entirely possible that there is a staff which is base at that particular level for warriors. Doesn't really seem to be a thing. What do I do for a living, mate? Can't tell you. Won't tell you. Refuse to tell you. Just pretend I'm an exotic dancer and just go with that. Herb pouch, 9 silver, 12 slots. True. Which means I could carry more crapola. I might end up herbing on this character. Like, it could be a thing. It could be a thing. I'm gonna ask you, you're looking for a pocket healer. If there's someone here willing to heal me. The plan eventually, when I get this to like level 20 and 30 then and shit like that, is I'll just do a shed load of dungeons. Because, like, I'm gonna get groups all the time as a tank. You know? Like, 100%. Itchy. Get a little bit of HP back and charge. What the fuck is that? Ooh, somebody decided to bite that bullet. Level a priest. It's a tough life. It's a tough life. Crescent staff is it? Hey, hamster! How's things, bud? We keep him well. Present staff. See, I seen people fucking baiting around with a staff for a while, and I think it even had like fucking stats like intellect or some shit, and I was just like, why the fuck are all these folk using this? Like, I couldn't wrap my head around it. I couldn't wrap my head around it at all. Ah, sure. More power to them. I think it's a sad day when, you know, normal classes that aren't filthy fucking mana users start using filthy mana user gear. Just saying. Just saying. Hit it. It's taken a while to get used to the really, really slow auto attack animations. What is the time on that? 3.3. It'll make you miss the Sinister Strikes all the same. It'll make you miss them. We should have enough HP, we'd be alright. Gotta love the charge animation. Gotta love it. 100%. Thanks for stalling the bye, bud. Thanks for stalling the bye. I thought I'd give it a lash again for the crack. See how I get on. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying doing it. It's different from what I'd used to in terms of doing, but sure, look. It'll be more fun once we get a few more moves on the warrior and get into places where... Oh, we need these as well, don't we, for the blood. Bit of crack. Imagine Gibboeire was a pole dancer. Is that so hard to imagine? Like, why? I've got a glorious figure. You know, I spend so much time on my diet, eating the healthy food. You know, Chinese takeaways, beer. Is it that far from the realm of thought that I could be an exotic dancer? Like, you all keep asking me, and I keep telling you that I'm an exotic dancer in real life. Like, it's just so hard to imagine me with this luscious beard. Beautiful locks. Aye. The DPS of the staff is totally worth it. And his stat... I suppose, like, if the base stat of the DPS versus stats on the item, yeah, no, that actually makes a ton of sense. Aye. Still, though, it just feels wrong having something that has, like, intellect or something like that. I was in a fucking group, maybe you have seen this episode already, but I was in a group with somebody who, oh, that's the alarm. That's telling me that I'm gonna have to stop doing this soon. I was in a group with somebody not so long ago, and they, it was a mana user, of course. Like, obviously it'd be a mana user. Who else would it be? And it was in the library, Scarlet Monastery library, and they needed on the staff that increased the attack against beasts, like your attack damage against beasts. And everyone lost their shit. They were like, what the fuck? Why are you needing on this? Because it's a staff. Go on, you boy. Sure, look. This farm is actually this direction. We'll steam on this way and we'll get a couple of more Putrid Claws, and then I should wrap this up. Oh, fuck. Present staff is good top end damage too. Aye, yeah. I'll have to... Oh, sure, do we have Atlas loot on this? Here we go. Oh, I'm not going to be able to see it because it's from a quest. If there's a way to do that in this, I don't actually know. No, that only works with like faction-based stuff, doesn't it? This is oh well, it's Atlas loot for those of you that don't know. Somebody asked me that earlier on. No, it's good, but it misses out on things like quest rewards, which is kind of frustrating. Wait, hold on. Oh, that's mob info. If I go into this, present. We're about to be attacked. Prepare the defenses. That's actually really bad then, because I don't have the 9 range that I get off that. Initially, it slows things down. I guess that's a limitation of this. I don't think there's too many extra options. I'm shift, there we go. That was took a little while. No. Sure, look. I won't get too upset about it. Oh. It's hard as fuck. You missed your own... I absolutely miss playing with the lads from the private servers, man. They were fucking sound as fuck. Some of my best time, like, playing WoW in any fucking context was playing with the lads from the private servers. That and the lads that I used to play with on the Cataclysm servers as well. They were good crack as well. I'm in the process of bullying one of them into trying to get him to fucking come onto the game. There is such a thing as positive bullying, alright? This is, in my opinion, one of those scenarios in which a little bit of bullying is positive. I will rubber arm into coming back onto it, 100%. Joe has no interest in playing on this shit at all. He played it like for one day on launch and he just couldn't get into it. They're playing some weird fucking... I don't know how to describe it. It's very, like, Japanese-esque. Like kind of like Final Fantasy-esque MMO at the minute. I'm in a group chat with a few of the lads. A load of them are fucking playing it, and I just don't see why it's appealing. I don't know. But then again, I've mentioned this in previous episodes in my series, but fucking any other MMOs that I play, I just end up comparing them to WoW, and just how they're like inferior, you know. And that's just because not just because I'm a WoW swine. It's just that like it's a fucking savage game. It just I've spent so much time on it. Everything else just gets compared to this and then shaded against it. Unfortunately, I do work night shifts. Yep, fucking sucks. Part and parcel of the job, though. Be sure it is what it is. I'm following a line now at the minute, so I'm a non-rostered staff member, which means, and I will be probably for a decade, which means that I get like a text every 2 weeks that gives me my hours. And I'm following a person's roster now for the next couple of months, which means I know what I'm doing for the next few months. I don't know if you can see, but on the cardboard thing behind me there, I have a couple of calendars printed out, because it's so impossible to find a calendar that leads into the next year from this point in time. At the moment, I don't understand why it's such a difficult thing. You'd think it'd be a thing. They give you like a month or two leeway before you enter to 2020, but it's not a thing. So I printed a couple of them out, and I know what I'm doing up until January now. And it works out on the line that I'm following that I actually only end up doing like 5 nights in like an 11-week period, and they're not all together, which is fucking class. Whereas in the rest of the job, it's like 40-60, maybe 50-50% ratio-wise. Which blows. They're not that bad, though. You get used to them. They're bad when you get a mix of them in a day, in a week. Like when you get a mix of days and nights in a week. Then it fucking sucks, because your clock never really has a chance to adjust. Like your internal body clock. So your head is just fucking meldy all the time. It's just kind of hard to... find any sense of balance in your life. But you come up with a system, sure. You have to. But no, this, doing nights, doing shift work, you'll die young. 100% confirmed. There's a lot of research supporting it. Ain't that a nice thought? Hell, you show us some sick stamp moves. Do you want to fucking see that shit? Fairly certain people get banned off Twitch for that sort of stuff. We won't go down that road. We won't get into that discussion. I have to refresh myself on like all of the
I don't have a target.
I won't say like, well, yeah, rules. I have to refresh myself on all the rules of like Twitch and live streaming and stuff like that, but you know, all of the up to date and current, you know, memes that I can now embrace, take advantage of while I'm live streaming. Show that I'm hip, down with it, with the young folk and the speak. What I liked about live servers, and what I'm noticing, and I'll agree with you there, Hammy, is well, I guess the charm and the aspect of I like the community end of it. Like, there was, you can't see my chat here, and I'm not in the world chat, so it's not really active or live now at the moment. But what I liked about live servers is that I would come to recognize certain names and memes. I'm not really having that sensation at the moment while playing on this server. Like, you would come to recognize certain names because they'd be always posting, and it would build the community aspect of it. I just felt a bit more adult, whereas at the moment what I'm noticing is this kind of like League of Legends kind of aspect or attitude where, oh, you've said something outrageous, I'm going to report you, which I feel is probably contributing to people not really talking in the way that they did on private service in the world chat. I don't know, I just think that kind of fucking sucks. I miss the international community. And yeah, exactly, I miss playing with all the Yanks that I used to fucking play with as well. They were fucking hilarious. I still chat with a couple of them on Discord, which is nice, but it's not the same as like gaming with them, you know? Feels bad. And that's the flip side of it as well. When you played on a private server, we were all concentrated on the one server. But now that it's a classic server that we're playing on, like, we're all spread out across like 10 of them. And sure, like, why would you stop leveling after you're 40 levels into a character just to play with somebody else? Like, that's... Nah. The mills are overrun. 5-notched ribs and 3 blackened skulls. That's to the where? Take the next fork north and keep going north. And you'll see the windmills. I think it's like along this, potentially. US playing on one server. Yeah, no, definitely. It blows. Exotic dancing sounds pretty strict. Yeah. I remember you, B. Hicks, from comment. I think you work in healthcare. Not mistaken. How do you show map coordinates? You get an add-on for it. I don't think I have one. I think I thought about getting it for a while, and I was just like, nah. I just can't be fucked. I try not to use Google to find things as much as I can. Right here, hang on, I'm spinning around here for a minute. We need Dark Hounds, Doomweed, which we're going to get when we go up to the other end of the world. Then we'll worry about these fuckers now in a moment. We'll kill the Dark Hounds and get that going. Wait, I did ding. So, and is he still orange? He is still orange. That's sad. Okay, well, we'll deal with that in a minute. We'll kill Dark Hounds and get the blood, and then sure, we'll probably wrap this up. Airlocks? Right? What? Not sure what you're talking about there, friend. Sure it'll be grand. I might just head north here and start killing the gnolls, because we're not really seeing too many of the Darkhounds, and I don't want to run a million miles back the opposite direction to get more of them. And I doubt we'll be dinging off of that anyway, so we may as well head that way and start grinding out the gnolls and picking up the weeds. And like, if we ding while we're there, awesome. We'll probably be able to kill your man that much easier. I think that'll be the best bet. Good plan. Good plan. Oh, the stun resist. That sucks. The medical school. Not working yet, but yeah. Ah, very good. Having to fucking concentrate every time I'm in fucking combat now. And like, it's different having to like watch the rage build up as opposed to just waiting for your ticks of energy to come through. It's a different mentality. Just not smashing one key over and over and over and over again. We'll get there though. We'll get there. And we'll do it without using any of that filthy mana. Like, the only use, personally, that I feel that mana actually has is to provide me with healing. That's pretty much the only thing mana should be used for. I think if you do it any other way, you're just doing it wrong. Entire class is dedicated to the wrong thing. It's shameful when you think about it. Entirely shameful. Ah, sure, look. Have you seen all this sort of fuckery going on, where they're just doing spell cleave runs through dungeons now? So, like, there's a... You can't see it because it's covered over, I think, but, like, they're looking for 3 mages. What is it? This guy might be a mage as well. So a priest is looking for 3 mages, literally just to join him, and what can only assume is a mage or warlock in a group that's just going through Scarlet Monastery and just AoEing mobs down. And I've seen, like, a few groups that are looking for players to do that. Like, it seems to be a regular enough thing that's going on the fucking server. Big Dick Murlocs. Such a good name for a fucking guild. That's such a good name for a guild. I'm so jealous. But I've seen a few groups. What's the energy use if I miss? Or the rage use, rather. I've seen a lot of groups doing that sort of shit now. I don't remember that being a fucking thing ever in any of my time playing on private or classic or anything like that. Like, just having that much, like, AoE and crowd control and shit that you just don't need a tank, that you can just mill everything. Surely you'd need a tank for, like, bosses and stuff, but if you're just doing it for XP, you just do all the trash and then reset and then do all the trash again. Like, ooh, so you were saying something there about the herb pouch, brother. Hold the phone. The deeps on this, 2.4, and then I could have a shield as well.
What do you require?
Herb pouch is 10 silver. We can't afford that. Yet. Can't afford that. Yet. Let's get rid of this shit. We have more mushrooms, and we can consolidate and just use all of that. Get rid of this. Keep that. Hold on to that for a second. We might get something that we might use in replacement of that. We'll hand this fella in. But if I do that, I'm going to commit myself to being a herbalist. / alchemist. Maybe a herbalist, and maybe not necessarily an alchemist. Maybe like mining. Herb and mining. And then go so far with it, and then actually switch into a profession where I start crafting things. Biofin. Oh. I think this is actually really far out. Coast, north, or to the west.
Beware the living.
Okay. We'll put our dude into the inn. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this shit up, because I'm gonna have to go soon. For an hour. That's helpful. Especially when we're questing and leveling. Yep. Get in here. Told you that you peaked at level 4. Yeah. They're hard to level, but they're a fun class to play. So I am looking forward to taking it a wee bit further. Would you use Spirit Gear to reduce rest time in mid-leveling level 20 plus? I don't think it's really worth... Like, you're talking about reducing the amount of damage that you're going to potentially be able to put out. And unless you combine it with stamina, you're reducing your overall health then as well, which just makes you squishy. So you're giving yourself, like, improved passive regeneration, but you're going to be spending more time in combat because you're not doing as much damage because you've replaced your strength and agility and all that with spirit. You're better off just having, like, food and bandages, I think, the best thing. Melee spell cleave meta is kind of annoying. Yeah, it's odd. It's something that I'm not familiar with and I've never seen. I would actually like to see a group doing it, and actually I might YouTube it now after this just quickly before I get changed, and just watch a group doing it just to see what it actually looks like. Reputation. What is your Undercity reputation at the moment? It is friendly, 2,500. That is something that I did a little bit wrong on the series, and I'm currently doing on the Rogue. Like, I came over to this side of the world to start questing in around my... I should have stayed, gone to, like, Stone Talon Mountains and stuff like that, and then that would have put up my rep for Org a bit more, and I'd probably be a bit closer to hitting Revered now. Would you use Spirit Gear to reduce... No, we've gone over that bit. Don't do herb mining. You can only track one at a time. Now, there we go. Didn't think of that. Skinning doesn't require tracking. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You see, I have a miner already. It might just end up being mining and blacksmithing then, and we might eventually make like a healer of some sort.
Victory for Sylvanas.
The Haunted Mills. Okay. We might eventually end up making a healer of some sort then. And going from there. Okay. Well, I'm going to wrap this up. Thanks for watching the stream. It's so hard to know where to look. Thanks for watching the stream, those of you who showed up. Thanks for showing up, Amy. Much obliged. If any of you aren't aware who that is, that's Hamster Wheel. He's a savage fucking YouTuber. You should check his channel out. He's got some fucking great videos on it. I'm going to watch this back and kind of look at the quality and stuff like that and kind of see what needs to be tweaked. Look up a few bits in and around, like being able to actually have music and stuff while I'm playing. It needs to obviously be like royalty-free style music, but I need to read up on the rules and stuff because you know, don't want to get beaned just because I've done an oopsie accidentally. Blacksmithing isn't really work. Takes so much ore. Yeah, but you see, I've got so much of it. But I'm gonna end up using it for engineering as well, but not anytime soon. But then it's going to decrease the income on my main, which is not a good idea. Food for thought. I must think about it. But anyway, well, thanks very much for watching. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Take it easy, or I should say, take her handy. Isn't that the thing? Take her handy. Bye bye.